argument. That is not my argument. That is what, analysts have been saying. And I thought I should ask you how you react to such, such postulations. It's still talking points on Splash FM here in the city of Ibadan. I'll open the phone lines in a moment, okay? Just a bit of Goki here. Goki, good afternoon and welcome.
Good afternoon, Michael. It's always nice to be here again.
So, to remove or not to remove subsidy, what do you think?
Well, I'm actually not going to, just dabble into that matter now. But to just complete your story, there's a particular part where is of interest to me. According to the minister, he said people's view that if the refineries are working, importation of products with SUP is not the real issue on ground. Mm-hmm. He said that the subsidy was part of the things that made the refinery to stop operating in the country. And that's where I'm going to start from. I don't have a problem with, we had a conversation concerning this before we came into the studio. I was saying, do we really want to pay for certain things? What are you doing with the available resources for me? It's not about, if we take the money out, we put it inside health. Don't we have a budget for health? The budget for health, what are we doing with it?
Okay.
Because I'm talking about, I'm just going to look at it from a perspective of the average Nigerian citizen. How many of us can even afford it? The current price. Now, if you remove the subsidy now, I don't know how much they're going to sell it. How many people can, in a situation whereby we have so many people that live under 500 naira per day. Okay.
Let's listen to Timi Silva, the Minister of State for Petroleum Resources. And this is what he has to say. Okay, still talking points on Splash FM here in the city of Ibadan. I'll get to play the audio from the Minister of State for Petroleum Resources, Timi Silva, in a moment. Just trying to sort out the audio. Okay, so we'll take your own comments as well. The subsidy debate rages. Where do you stand? All right, so 0809 155 1055, 0805 699 8678, and 07069 499 3000. Those are the numbers if you'd like to join the conversation. Okay, so you can watch us live on Facebook. Okay, and if you'd like to be a part of the conversation there, just key in your comments at that point. If you're not a fan already of Splash FM on Facebook, click the icon like, and then you can join all conversations emanating from here. All right, it's still talking points on Splash FM. I'll return to Goke after these callers, okay? I have a caller here. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
You're welcome.
You see, enough is enough about this subsidy or no subsidy. What are they subsidizing it in all these years? What are they subsidizing? Look, I don't have confidence even in the minister himself. Minister himself, with the minister, what are they doing to make people feel happy in this country? We say we produce petroleum and we are suffering in silence. You see, they are subsidizing petrol with 94 naira. Look, let them go away with their subsidy.
What's the name, please?
Look, let them go. Look,
you did not tell me your name. You didn't tell me your name.
We use the money to revive our refineries. What the crude oil we produce in this country should find in this country and made available for people to buy in this country.
Okay.
You see, are they subsidizing cement too? When will Dangote petroleum will be available for people in this country? What are they doing?
All right.
It is because they are making chop from it. That is why they are talking of.
You didn't tell me your name. You didn't tell me.
I am Alhaji Sulaiman Oladipo Bolaniwa from Lawyer Ibadan here.
Yes, sir. Alhaji Bolaniwa. Thank you very much for calling. Alhaji is angry. Okay. Okay. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Oh, good afternoon. My name is Olatunbosun.
Mr. Egunjobi, let's talk, sir. Yes, sir.
I think it is high time we tell this government not to weep always about subsidy. Part of the global pay that is being earned by those sleeping at Abuja causing themselves legislators. Government should stop.
Mr. Egunjobi, are they really sleeping in Abuja? Are they not working?
We only work at the day. We see video, they sleep at the theater every day. In this country, we are not serious about anything. Government God will save us.
All right.
They are sleepers at Abuja.
Oh, wow. All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Egunjobi, for calling. Okay. To remove or not to remove subsidy. 0809 155 1055 0805 699 8678 and 07069 493 3000. Okay, would you like to be a part of this? Why not? Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Comrade for you.
Comrade Sado, let's talk, sir.
The issue of subsidy is in a state of confusion, particularly the government. And I know that with the masses you are going to bear the rod when it is fully removed, but we cannot manage it to our possible bearers. I think with the masses you are going to bear the rod, there's no doubt. But if it is removed, I don't see how it's not going to affect us. But if the government does not perspective, and let's practicalize it how it will look like when it is removed fully. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much, Comrade Sado, there for calling. Okay, another caller here beckons. Hello. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon.
I'm Falodun from Kopa Ibadan.
Mr. Falodun, let's talk, sir.
Thank you, sir. We have two options.
Okay.
You see, either to continue to subsidize or to deregulate. Then, but with the present economic condition of the country, do you think government can deregulate petroleum? It's capital no to me. To me personally, I will just advise that let government continue to subsidize so that we only have to cut our coat according to the size of our clothes. That's the only way. Thank you, Mr. Olatunbosun.
All right, thank you very much for calling, sir. Okay, Mr. Falodun there. Okay, let's listen to Minister of State for Petroleum Resources and hear from him essentially what he has to say about this matter. Listen now.
Biggest sources of expenditure in Nigeria today is subsidy. We spend trillions to subsidize PMS every year. And that is money that should be saved for the development of those other sectors that you are talking about. So, of course, the government is trying to do just that by trying to ensure that we save this money that always goes into subsidy and ensure that our refineries work. It would give us a lot of work, a lot of jobs as well. It will produce a lot of jobs as well. And it will also free up a lot of money to develop those other sectors that you are talking about. That makes it the priority. Because you are not, education itself, by itself, is not expected to generate revenues. It's not a commercial venture. It is actually the duty of government. So now government needs to generate the revenues to invest in the educational sector. And this is one of the ways government can actually generate revenues to invest in those sectors that you are talking about. Let us first agree that these are not the best of times, not only for Nigeria, but for the global community. What we have said over and over again as a government is that government is no longer in the business of fixing pump price. That is the meaning of deregulation and stepping back from subsidy. Yes, we are very aware that this will result in some increase, but why do we have to do this? Because it is clearly impossible for government to continue to subsidize. The money is not there now. Just take The example of our production levels. Our crude oil production level was over 2 million barrels per day. Today, to comply with OPEC cuts and quota, we have reduced production to 1.4 million barrels. Having reduced production to 1.4 million barrels, crude oil is also not selling at an optimal rate. Where do you get the money to continue to subsidize? I was just discussing with someone today that we just have to make a choice. If government were to continue with subsidy, it means, for example, at some point that we may not even have money after subsidizing petrol to pay salaries. You have to choose. It is very clear that today things are not as they were before. The earnings of government have reduced by 60%. And what is happening in the oil sector reflects what is happening elsewhere. Our FIROS collections have also reduced because less oil is being produced. There is less activity in the oil industry, which is driving the economy. So you find out that it is a double whammy from all sides. I am telling you, if Mr. President could have continued with subsidy, he would have. But when you look at the facts before us, it is not possible. And of course, we are seeing some of the effects, but I believe that at this point, we are still trying to cross the first bump. We will get used to it as Nigerians. Look at it. I mean, a situation where diesel had been deregulated long ago, a situation where kerosene had been deregulated long ago, and these are the fuels that the poorest people in Nigeria interact with more. Why do I say that? If you want to transport food from the north to the south, it will be by trucks that are run by diesel, not with petrol. Those trucks that transport food from the north to the south are usually run by diesel. Kerosene is the preferred fuel at the lowest level of our society. These have been deregulated long ago. So what is the problem with deregulating petrol, which is mostly used by the elite? Let us be fair to this country. Let us be fair to the poor people in this country. If we had deregulated what they were using, then there is actually no reason why we should continue to subsidize petrol. I feel so. That's my personal feeling. But the only explanation to everything we are saying is that the country just could not afford subsidy anymore. It's unfortunate that we are experiencing some of these things now, but we will get by. We will get by, and I'm sure that when things stabilize, when our earnings begin to improve, you will begin to see the benefits of what this government has done.
For a healthy family. Attain the knowledge you require to join the broadcasting industry. Splash FM Media Academy offers premium training to both aspiring and practicing personalities. And enroll now at Splash FM Media Academy for a certificate of proficiency in broadcast journalism. Splash FM Media Academy courses include Introduction to Presentation, Basic Production, Digital Media, Yoruba Presentation, plus interactive practical mentorship session with veterans and industrial placement. To register, visit the Splash FM Media Academy beside White House, Felele, Ibadan. You can also register online at splashfm1055.com/academy or call 0705-439-3332. Visit our social media pages on Facebook and Instagram at Splash FM Academy for more details. Realize your potential and pursue a career in radio broadcasting today. Splash FM Media Academy, preserving media integrity.
Don't worry, Ma. He'll be home on time, just like his dad.
Are you sure?
Yes, Ma. I'm cooking their favorite jollof with Sonia tomato mix. They are here.
Hey, is that jollof ready?
See? Right on time.
Your loved ones will always rush home for tasty meals prepared with Sonia tomato mix.
Mommy, the jollof is yummy.
I wouldn't miss this jollof for anything.
It's so good eating together with a family.
Yes, Ma. All thanks to Sonia.
Sonia tomato mix brings you together. Proudly Nigerian.
Fún ìlọsíwájú orílẹ̀-èdè ó pè fún àpérò àtìgbàdégbà láti dábọ̀ ọ̀nà àbáyọ torí bódò bá kọ̀wé tẹ́rù kọ òkè ó níbi tá a gbé sí ìdíre o ti alága àtolùdásílẹ̀ West Midlands Communications Limited àgbáoyè Adébáyọ̀ Àkàndé MFR abẹ́sẹ̀ Olúbàdàn lẹ́bàdàn àti gbogbo ògbìmọ̀ adarí fi ń pe gbogbo èèyàn síbi ìkẹrìnlá ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ lọ́dọọdún ìkànnì Splash 105.5 FM tó papọ̀ mọ́ àjọ̀dún oríkádún ọdún kejìlélọ́gọ́rin 82 years ti àgbáoyè Adébáyọ̀ Àkàndé MFR abẹ́sẹ̀ Olúbàdàn lẹ́bàdàn ọjọ́ kejì oṣù kejì ọdún ló máa wáyé o ní gbọ̀ngàn Trenchard Fásitì Ìbàdàn bẹ̀rẹ̀ láago 11 àárọ̀ gẹ́ẹ́rẹ́ àkòrí ní wíwà lárere Nàìjíríà ọ̀jọ̀gbọ́n Olútáyọ̀ sí Adésínà olórí ẹ̀ka ètò ẹ̀kọ́ ìtàn Fásitì Ìbàdàn lólùdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ olóyè Kọ́lá Karim àgbáoyè lẹ́bàdàn sì lálága ọjọ́ náà bójúbá wa kojú àláòtọ̀ ẹ wá kájọ sàsọyépọ̀ fún àmúṣe àlárere Nàìjíríà gbogbo yín la pé ó.
A fully furnished, nice and comfortable hostel accommodation in University of Ibadan, or a place for seminars and executive trainings at the same venue? You do not have to worry. Adebayo Akonde Hall suits your lodging needs and provides you a home away from home. Adebayo Akonde Hall is a 4-star hostel built in a serene environment with constant supply of electricity. It has fully furnished rooms that gives you great comfort at an affordable price. Adebayo Akonde Hall is located at Ajibode Extension, University of Ibadan. To make reservations, visit www.adebayohall.com or call the numbers 0805-699-8718, 0805-699-8719, 0805-699-8720. Adebayo Akonde Hall. Built for comfort. Built for you.
LifeMate Furniture is celebrating her 15th anniversary with 50% discount on all products, 20% discount on royal products. This starts from June 10th to July 3rd with all the LifeMate Furniture participating showrooms and all directly operated stores. For every 200,000 naira spent, you get a raffle ticket.
Winners will get a MacBook Pro, iPhone 12 Pro, television, and a toaster.
Call 081-2000-6000 to know more about the 15th anniversary. Hurry now, the promo ends in a week. LifeMate Furniture, your life made forever. Terms and conditions apply.
Beautiful people celebrating now. Beautiful culture. I'm on a job. Even when you fall my heart, I will stand for you. Sometimes you they break my heart. I still love you.
Download the Tribe Niger app to join hot conversations about our Niger. Tribe Niger, do it different.
wọ́n tún ti fún Messi elégensa nọ́mbọ́ọ̀lù owó ṣe mú sí yún la.
ẹ̀yin tèmi báwo ni o àǹfààní láti jẹ $100 mílíọ̀nù má ti ṣí sílẹ̀ báyìí.
níbo jámẹ́sì.
ní Mozart Bet ló ti ń ṣẹlẹ̀.
odidi $100 mílíọ̀nù. báwo mo ṣe lè jẹ́.
forúkọ sílẹ̀ pẹ̀lú Mozart Bet lọ sórí ìkànnì www.mozartbet.ng ìyẹn www.mozzartbet.ng iye owó tó o bá fi bẹ̀rẹ̀ ìforúkọsílẹ̀ ni wọ́n tún fún ẹ padà lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́ di mílíọ̀nìà pẹ̀lú ìrọ̀rùn o tún lè ta Mozart Bet onífà ìlọ́po ẹgbẹ̀rún 1000% bonus.
èyí mà ga kẹ́ ó ti lọ wá jù. ọ̀rẹ́ èmi náà fẹ́ ta o.
ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àǹfààní ló tún ṣì wà lórí ìkànnì www.mozartbet.ng ìyẹn www.mozzartbet.ng fi orúkọ sílẹ̀ lónìí kí wọn náà bọ́ ságbàmì náírà. Mozartbet ìlànà àti àdéhùn wà.
Splash FM 105.5.
All right, it's still talking points on Splash FM here in the city of Ibadan. I'll have Goke's argument again on the question of subsidy to remove or not to remove. You can also join the conversation 0809 155 1055 0805 699 8678 069 493 3000. Goke. To remove or not to remove?
Mike, I can see you are pointing it so close, but you know I'm an analyst, and more than your point, we look at your argument. I'm not convinced with what the minister is saying. Okay, it's fine for you to say, okay, we need to deregulate, but giving us excuse that the petrol does not really have connection to the common man on the streets, that the elite.
He said that last year. That audio that I played to you, that was last year. That was November or October or so.
I'm saying that
is
his personal opinion. Okay, since I think it's the era of personal opinion, I should give my own personal opinion too, because the truth of the matter is, how many people on the street can afford it again? We are complaining about this one that we have. Two is, I don't have a problem, with paying for what I want to enjoy. I have a problem with paying for something that I want to enjoy and I don't have the best. We need to ask ourselves, what's the quality of the oil that we produce here? The fuel that we sell to our people. Our crude oil is one of the best in the world. But when you take it out there to, refine and bring it back, so a lot of people complain. You people have, people that have cars around, let me put it to you like, let me put it to you like that.
You're calling us out, right?
Yes, now, because you people should be the one, not us that will still carry back around. You people should be the one talking. And even us that still carry back around, back men are increasing the fee. They will tell you, the fuel. And what's the quality of the fuel that we have? Can we get our refineries working? If they are not going to work, can we sell them?
Okay, part of the argument of the minister was, if we remove the subsidy, and we put the money into the refineries as well as education and the rest of it, that would have saved ourselves a lot.
I totally want to disagree with what the minister said, but I'll come back to that after this call.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mike. How are you? My name is S.B. Abodun.
Mr. Abodun, welcome, sir.
You are going to teach me English today. Are you with me?
Go ahead, sir.
What is the meaning of swap?
Okay, go ahead.
No. Let's be frank.
Okay, so what the government have been doing is called under recovery. So
no. They said they swap crude.
Yes.
For refined oil.
Yeah, they are using it as make weight. So if you are, for instance, if you are to pay 1 billion naira for refining, and then you can give that 1 billion naira in kind, in terms of in crude in exchange. So that's what they've been doing.
Okay. Are they God that is producing that is giving us the crude now?
They are government.
They are government. They are not God.
They are government. The government of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, on behalf of the citizens.
I'm saying they are not God. Abi, you agree with that? They are not God. What is? Tell me any other thing that common man is enjoying in this Nigeria. We have been told several times that they want to use the money for this. They want to use the money for that. Hello?
I'm here.
But in the final analysis, they use the money for something else. So this one we can see. We don't want it to be taken away for the one we cannot see.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for calling, sir. Wow. All right. Hello. Good afternoon. Hello.
Hello,
good afternoon.
It's Michael.
Yeah, Michael.
Yeah, calling from Bodija.
Yes, sir. Michael, welcome to Talking Points, please.
Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
I think it's time for some top politicians in this country to come out and apologize to Jonathan.
Okay. Okay. Why do you say that? Hello, are you still there, Michael? Oh, okay. Would you like to call back, please? Please do. Okay, please call back. Okay. Hello. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Michael.
You're welcome to the program, Reverend Koyeladele, right?
Yeah, Koyeladele from Iworo.
Good to hear your voice again, sir.
Now, thank you very much, and thanks for checking on me. Yes. I was told of your visit many times.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
I belong to the school of thought that is subsidy should stay.
Okay.
And subsidy should not be only on petrol. It is the duty of government to alleviate suffering. Remove subsidy and bring more suffering to the people. The minister that said petrol belongs to the elite should remember that there is virtually nothing in Nigeria that petrol increase price does not affect.
Okay.
And I don't think there is anybody who doesn't have bearing with petrol. Even those who do not have car, they move with public transportation. And there is no way petroleum prices will increase and the prices of this movement will not increase. And like I said, look at the prices of food now. It is not only petroleum that government should subsidize to take away suffering from the people. It should subsidize food. It should subsidize health, medicine. Go to our hospital and see what people are paying to buy drugs. They should subsidize education. So where are they going to get the money? Let them cut down cost of governance. We don't need bicameral legislature. We don't need all these over-bloated civil service. They should cut down on the running cost of government and make sure the people's lives are better. Any government that brings suffering to the people will lose support of the people.
All right.
So the issue is we are talking about taking away poverty. Nigerians are extremely poor on the poverty line.
All right.
Something must be done. Thank you.
Thank you very much for calling, sir. Okay, another caller here beckons. Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, Mike again.
Okay, Michael.
Yeah, Mike, like I said, there are some top politicians in this country to apologize for Jonathan. I have my reason. You could imagine, if not because of politics, some people wanted power at all means, all costs. If they have allowed Jonathan to implement, but they wanted to remove that subsidy, still will have stabilized now. But they wanted to push him out. Today, Jonathan is not suffering. He will never suffer. The poor man in this country are suffering. This government have no choice. They have to continue to remove the subsidy. They have to pay for what they did. Also, the same thing is going on even in Oyo State today. Yes, we know there's a security issue. But you can see some politicians are going about making noise. God forbid if tomorrow Makinde is voted out. They'll come out again and tell you excuse. Oh, we don't know that this was would happen. For me, we should be very careful in Oyo State. We should not be deceived.
All right.
God bless you.
Thank you very much, Michael, for calling again. Caller here. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Michael.
You're welcome to Talking Points on Splash FM this Monday.
Thank you so much. My name is Femi Olukunle.
Mr. Olukunle, welcome, sir.
Thank you, my dear.
Yes, sir.
You see, I am getting disappointed with the journalists we have now. Because you don't always have the opportunity of listening to these ministers. But you listen to their PAs dishing out nonsense to members of the public. Whatever pleases them is what their PAs, their CPSs tell Nigerians. But when the minister was reading out this narrative of hello,
I'm here.
When he was telling Nigerians that they must remove subsidy, journalists were there. I expected journalists to ask him a question. Sir, you are minister in charge of oil. What is the problem with this country that you cannot build refineries for us? Okay. We have the crude here. Why can't you? And let him tell lies and let Nigerians react. So, journalists lost that opportunity. They did not get him soon. Now, aside from that, anytime they want to cheat us, they say when they stop, they have always been increasing this thing. And anytime they want to cheat us, they come out with a narrative that when we do it, we channel it into this sector, that sector. Okay. It is a lie. What they are doing is they are subsidizing their own affluence. Did you read how Ministry of Agric that is supposed to grow food for us use the money for the ministry to build mosques? We are not serious in this country. We are not serious. So journalists, for God's sake, should up their games and interrogate these people properly when you see them, this minister. So if they remove that thing, just like the that said, it is not those who fly commercial vehicles alone, the barbers, the welders, and everyone that generates electricity for himself. Will suffer, and all of us are going to suffer because we are going to patronize them. It is not those who are buying pepper in the market alone, but it's going to have viral effect. And these people, because they are eating free, they are riding cars free, everything free, housing free for them, and that is why they are talking like that. They don't know what we feel. All right.
Thank you very much. So you are throwing a challenge to journalists. Journalists,
they have disappointed me, and I'm so surprised that I am one of them.
I know you are a veteran journalist as well. So we will continue this interrogation.
I'm sorry that we left those lazy ones behind.
All right.
I'm sorry.
Thank you very much for calling. It's a big challenge, and it's a sobering moment, I can tell you. Mr. Femi, thank you very much for calling.
Thank you.
All right, so still talking here in the city of Ibadan. A commercial break, and I'll be back. Please don't go away.
Nàìjíríà èyí ni àwọn àmọ̀ràn márùn-ún ní ṣókí tí ẹ lè fi dá ìròyìn tí kò lóòótọ́ nínú mọ̀ yàtọ̀ sí èyí tí ó jẹ́ òótọ́. Àkọ́kọ́, yẹ orísun rẹ̀ wò. Ìkejì, ṣàwárí àwọn orísun mìíràn. Ó kéré tán, o gbọ́dọ̀ rí ojúlówó orísun méjì tí ó gbé ìròyìn náà kí o tó gbà á gbọ́ tàbí fi ránṣẹ́ sí ẹlòmíràn. Ìkẹta, ṣèwádìí àròkọ tàbí ìròyìn náà. Tí o bá ṣì ń ṣe iyèméjì, tún kà dáadáa. Wo ọjọ́ tí a kọ, bóyá kò tíì pẹ́. Ìkẹrin, bẹ̀ Africa Check wò lórí ẹ̀rọ ayélujára. Tí ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ kan bá ti tàn jálẹ̀jákò, ó ṣeé ṣe kí ọ̀kan nínú àwọn iléeṣẹ́ tí ó ń yẹ òtítọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ bíi Africa Check ti ṣàyẹ̀wò rẹ̀. Ìkarùn-ún, tí o kò bá lè ṣàrídájú tó mọ́yán lórí nípa àròkọ kan, ó dára kí o yẹra fún dípò fífi ránṣẹ́ sí ẹlòmíràn. Àmọ̀ràn yín wá láti ọwọ́ Africa Check. Fún àmọ̀ràn kíkún, darapọ̀ mọ́ wa lórí WhatsApp ní 090-8377-7789. Tẹ̀lé wa lórí Twitter, Instagram àti Facebook ní @africacheck_ng.
Do you know that you have the right to quality broadcasting? The National Broadcasting Commission says any person, group of persons, or organization aggrieved by the content of a broadcast or the conduct of a broadcast station may lodge a complaint to the station and all right to the Director General, National Broadcasting Commission, number 20, Ibrahim Taiwo Street, Asokoro, Abuja, or send a mail via info@nbc.gov.ng. Please ensure that your complaint includes name of the broadcast station, title of the program, date and time of broadcast, and essence of the complaint. Also, remember to include your name, address, telephone number, email, and append your signature. Note that your complaint must reach the NBC within 14 days of the queried broadcast. NBC, your right to quality broadcasting.
This is not a hotspot. It's not a thoughtless, trash-talking, savage streets. No. This is a zone for those with the true Naija spirits, who refuse to be confined by archaic laws, those who are not accustomed to the norm, who believe there's always a better way to do things. A hub for those who stand behind what they believe in, who make the most of the present to create the future they desire. This is Tribe Niger, for those who see it different and want to do it different.
To join the conversation, download the Tribe Niger app today.
láti ní ojúlówó ọmọ tó nílò tó fi darapọ̀ mọ́ṣẹ́ ìgbóhùnsáfẹ́fẹ́ tó sì dakọ́ṣẹ́ mọṣẹ́ tí mùṣemúṣẹ́ ẹ̀dá múṣẹ́ yàtọ̀. Splash FM Media Academy ti pèsè ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ tó gàgàǹgbá fún gbogbo ẹni tó nífẹ̀ẹ́ láti dojúlówó agbóhùnsáfẹ́fẹ́ tàbí ẹni tó fẹ́ fìmọ̀ kúmọ̀ nídìí iṣẹ́ ìgbóhùnsáfẹ́fẹ́ tẹ́sí gbàwé ẹ̀rí mo yege. Àwọn ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ Splash FM Media Academy dá lórí Introduction to Presentation, Program and Content Development, Journalism, Basic Production, Digital Media, Yorùbá Presentation, tó ń ti ìtọ́sọ́nà lórí iṣẹ́ ọni pẹ̀lú àwọn gbajúgbajà agbóhùnsáfẹ́fẹ́. Fún ìforúkọsílẹ̀ àti ẹ̀kúnrẹ́rẹ́ àlàyé ẹ lọ sí Splash FM Media Academy tó wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ White House Fẹ́lẹ́lẹ̀ Ìbàdàn tàbí kẹ́ ẹ kàn sójú òpó ìtàkùn àgbáyé wa pẹ̀lú www.splashfm1055.com/academy 0705-439-3332 tàbí 0805-699-8676. ẹ sì lè kàn sórí Facebook àti Instagram wa @Splash FM Media Academy. Mú àlá rẹ ṣẹ láti dojúlówó agbóhùnsáfẹ́fẹ́ lónìí. Splash FM Media Academy à ń fọmọlúwàbí ṣe iṣẹ́ ìgbóhùnsáfẹ́fẹ́ lọ́jọ́.
Splash FM 105.5.
All right, it's still talking points on Splash FM here in the city of Ibadan, and we're talking subsidy. I was saying earlier that the debate rages, and the one big question is we basically will, essentially have, mixed reactions to this matter. There will be pro subsidy removal people, and there will be people who say, no, you cannot remove subsidy because you will hurt the people. I mean, the majority of the people, irrespective of the argument of the minister who was saying that the elite profit most from, and the rest of it. That may be just be a simplistic way of explaining the subsidy drama. But I was asking Goke the question. I've not been able to, pin him down to something. Goke.
For now, as far as I'm concerned, let's just cut it short. They should not remove it for now.
They should not remove the subsidy.
They should not, because our government at this moment are actually not transparent enough. See, the truth of the matter is, if we take it on a larger part, if we're going to discuss this on a larger part, we should. You see, every like I said earlier, if I want to get something, you pay for it. That's the truth of the matter. You want to enjoy something, you pay for it. But in a situation whereby you don't even give us quality, so what exactly am I going to pay for? And we have to deal with our reality. The minister is talking about the reality of everything is poor, everything is down because of the economic system. But the reality is, how many of us, if you increase it now, presently 165, and we don't even have the right quality, maybe they increase it. Now we might even have a liter for 200, 250. How many of us can afford that in a country where a lot of people, half of the population are living below 500 naira per day?
But the argument of the minister or the federal government is that when we remove subsidy, we'll be able to, plow the money back into the economy, build refinery, be able to take care of the people.
Are you talking about the same federal government that still want to have a share, in Dangote refinery? You want to build your own refinery, you're still looking at having a part in another person's private refinery. Is that the way to go about it? You see, our government know the right thing to do. That's what I'm saying. When we are actually intentional about getting it right in this country, we get it right.
But in many places across the world, it is market-driven. It's market-driven pricing.
Market-driven. That's what I'm saying, Michael. I'm saying, if you want to give me something, I'll pay for it, and I know I'm getting quality service for what I'm going to pay for. And that's always been my argument against people concerning tax too. You ask people to pay tax, okay, it's no problem. But if I'm paying my tax, what am I seeing? What are the infrastructures? What are you doing with my tax? That's what I'm asking.
Okay.
I just need it to be accountable. That's what I'm asking the federal government to do.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon, Michael. This is Chris.
Chris, welcome, sir.
Yes, I just want to ask a few questions. The government has been pulling out subsidy gradually. It went from 87 naira to 140 something to 165. What have they done with that extra money? So when you come to tell us that if you pull up some subsidy, there will be more money, it is a lie. There will be no money anywhere. We're just going to be back to square one. So let's just keep sustaining this subsidy until that is done building his refinery. That's what the government is trying to do. The government has no plans to build any refinery. They have no plans to repair any refinery.
Chris, you cannot be sure about that. You cannot be sure.
It's going to take at least 2 years to put the present refinery into proper working place. So if the approval has not been done now, it means till this government leaves office, the refineries cannot work. Turnaround maintenance, according to them, will take between 18 months to 24 months. So if they have not approved that now, it cannot be ready at the time they're leaving office, so they can't work the refinery. So telling us that when you pull off subsidy, we make more money available, it's a lie. The ones that you have pulled off before now, was the money available for use? The answer is no. So let's stop deceiving ourselves. If this is what this now is about 270 naira a liter. So you pull off that of petrol, then you are going to have petrol at about 270, 280 naira per liter. And it's going to, we already have inflation at about 18 point something, and food inflation at 24%. Where many places in Africa, even places, Sudan, how many of them have this level of inflation in their country? So you want to add more to the inflation by pulling off this subsidy, where you now have a rise in the price on every other thing. No, it's not going to work. Let's just stay where we are. It's better than just plunging ourselves into another abyss that we don't know the way out from.
All right. Chris, thank you very much, Chris, for calling. Wow.
You're welcome.
All right. And that does it for the program today. Okay. I'll not be able to take any more calls. I have to go a couple of commercials before the Ibadan News Update at 4 o'clock. And after that, Game On Splash FM 105.5. So Goke has said, do not remove subsidy.
For now, don't remove it. Let our government be accountable. Let them be responsible, and let them act in the right spirit of business. It's funny to you, Michael. I hope you know that the redundant refineries, they actually top 28.7% of NNPC group total workforce. 28.7%.
About 10 billion naira every month.
Every month for refineries that are not working. So you just have managing directors, you have directors, you have consultants for redundant refineries. And you're telling me that if you remove the money from subsidy, you're going to make those refineries work?
Isn't that a valid argument?
Our government are joking. When they're serious, we know it. When they're serious, we move. When they're intentional, we move. But right now, they should not remove anything.
Okay, Goke, thank you very much for coming.
It's always nice to be here, Michael.
Goke's verdict, don't remove anything. Okay, my own name is Michael Olatunbosun. I'd like to ask you to do everything within your power to make this nation better. And please do not dump refuse in the waterways, okay? The rains are here. Enjoy the rest of the day.